What's up, guys, and welcome to RC Cincy Extras. Today I'm going to do the Gel Blaster collection update video. So I've added a few more Gel Blasters to my collection. Technically one of them is brand new. I haven't yet to do the review video for it, which will be coming. Hopefully it can compete with the King, or at least in the top 3. We'll have to find out. So without further ado, we're going to start up here on the left side. And I'll give a quick rundown of each one. And then I'll talk about the newer ones as well. So we're going to start with the X-Shot. Mine is modified with an internal UV light, which can charge the balls and do night tracers. I also added a mag attachment, just JST there, for the mag itself as well. So it has 2 different lighting components, which really does pretty well with the night tracers. So there is going to be some update videos on that. I just haven't got around to it. Some good news and bad, but we'll get in that video in a separate. We'll get into that in a separate video. So we're gonna start with one of the pistols I added to the collection. This is the Surge. It does have 2 barrels. You can get the Starlight unit. You can buy that separately and add it to that gun. There is the Surge 2 pistol, and there also is the Surge 2 rifle. So the 2nd generation of those rifles. So honestly, not a bad little pistol. I did have one dud of that pistol. I ended up exchanging it just because it was bad, and we went to the store. Luckily they gave me no issue there. Got me another one. Typically they do want you to send to manufacturer. Just depends on the store you buy it from, so that does make a difference. So the Starfire XL is just basically the night tracer version of the Surge XL. It does come with 2 adapters there. Technically you can buy more of those bottles and just screw another one right there and have like an extra mag. These fins are interchangeable, so is the pistol. Does have one of the cool features, it does have a battery bar, and it also has a single 3-round burst and full automatic. Most of the guns here will just have single and fully automatic, so that's one of the ones that does have that extra to it. And then my modified Anoid blaster, you'll see that the drum is newer. I got a drum mag for it. I do believe this is 1,000 rounds. It works very well. I run the 2,000 milliamp 2S packs in there. I got a twin pack, so I have 2 batteries for this gun. Of course, I also have a 3S battery pack. Of course, the factory magazine. You can see the barrel's a little bit longer. The aftermarket barrel's a little bit longer. You can cut that so it fits better, which I may end up doing. Not 100% sure on that. I may even revert it back to factory just to see if it's the factory King. Of course, it gets more performance with the modifications I did. Of course, the N95 spring and then the metal barrel. So it does have, I believe it has nylon gears. You can get metal ones. You can upgrade the motor. There's a lot more stuff I could do to that, which we may eventually do. Moving on down, the SBR 1200. I just got this one. There's the box. I literally have to do the video for it. But I figured it is part of the collection, so I might as well throw it in there. I have not tested it to see how it performs compared to the other ones. I love the looks of this. I love the drum mag a lot. I've always wanted this one. It was just really pricey. Sometimes I've seen it for 100, 90. It's just been up there, and I just really couldn't justify spending that kind of money. I mean, even that performance, like more pro grade, I think I only spent like 80 bucks on it. So just at the time, I just couldn't justify it. I did pick it up recently from Walmart for $59. I think that's more, that's definitely a much better price for it. Not saying it wasn't worth it when it was the original price. All this has is fully automatic. No 3-round burst, no single fire, just automatic. You can technically bump fire it. It does have a stock. It also comes with a little funnel fillet, and then this little part that clips on that you can put straps on. So there is that option as well. And then we have the SBR 400 from Splatterball. This one I reviewed on a channel. I like it, not a bad gun. And then of course I bought one of the accessory Night Tracer mags you can buy. It does fit. All these mags are interchangeable, so you can put the 1200 round magazine on this one. You could put the, I think this is the 450 or something, or 400 in that one. Vice versa, this pyro 500 mag or 400 mag, whatever it is, can also fit in the SBR 1200. So that's really nice. That's interchangeable. I absolutely love that. So we'll wait and see how that performs. That's a good performer. All these guns are, most of these guns are around 200 plus. Of course, watch that FPS King video, see, you know, who performed the best, and then we'll see if the 1200 can hang within the top 3 or even dethrone it. We'll have to see. This one I really like it. I bought it from Walmart for an amazing deal. I absolutely love this little pistol, 500 milliamp little 2S battery that slides in here. Of course, I modified it for Night Tracer with JST with a couple UV lights there, so I can do Night Tracer rounds. It does have a different upper hopper as well. 2S 500 milliamp, not a bad little pistol. I absolutely love this thing. Switches on the bottom. So just a cool little gun. I absolutely love it. I forget the make, but they're really good. They shoot a really good rate, good performance. I think it was like 170 or 160. So really good performance out of a pistol. That's not bad. Usually pistols are around 150. Then of course we're gonna move to the Budget King. That's the OG Budget King. So how do you know if you have an OG Lightning Pro? The lights in it are blue. So let me show you really quickly. Oh no, that's my red one. Sorry. The OG Budget one has blue lights. So the OG ones have blue lights, and then the newer ones have, I believe, red lights. So the Lightning Blaster Pro is an amazing gun, folding stock, 350 round mag. It was getting, you know, 230. It was just a monster performer. And honestly, why I own so many of these is there was a sale that was like $19. So I literally bought 4. Actually, I bought 6, sold 2 to my brother-in-law, and then still have 4 of them. So I had 6 of these guns for $19. I think the first one I paid, I don't want to say 50 or 60, and then these other 5 other ones I paid $19. They are currently sold out. It's a bummer. I posted that for a long time on my channel. So this is the OG one. This is actually the one that I'm going to use, kind of like the top 4 guns. There'll be a new video, see where the SBR kind of lines up. The top 4 performers will go against the SBR 1200, and we'll see where that kind of falls in place. But I'm going to use the OG one. You know, like I said, most of them are red now. So these 2 boxes are actually sealed. I did try to do a giveaway. The person I picked did not respond. It always happens that way. We're going to try to do something different with the Gel Blaster channel, or not with the Gel Blasters. I really want to give these 2 away. So we'll see if I can figure something out, a way of doing it. Just hang tight. I haven't done a giveaway in a long time, and I think it's about due. So we'll revisit that on RC Cincy Extras. So we're going to move on down to the Kratos. I absolutely love this gun. This is one of my favorites. Definitely in the top 3 in my opinion. Amazing performer. It was getting right at that 250, which is like the king range. It was tied or just right at that. Some reviewers got 260, so it depends how good the seals are. They can lose performance with time. You know, depending on the balls you use. You know, you have a good battery, a bad battery, weak battery. There's some factors in this, but this thing is absolutely incredible. You know, just I follow the shots. I don't really use the sights. Love the adjustable stock, 500 round magazine. And I think this has night tracer capabilities. Yes, it does. See that color? So it has night tracer capabilities, which it did well. Has spots for the sling up here in the front. Love the way the mag releases. This is the same company, Primetime, that made the Pulsar Pro, which I actually own. I gave it to a buddy of mine, and I'm supposed to get it back some point. It's been a long time, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get that back one day. So technically, I reviewed that on the channel, but absolutely love it from Primetime. Gel Zone as well is basically owned by Primetime. Then we're going to jump up before we get to the accessories and stuff. We're going to jump up back up to the top, to the right side. This is the good old Stormburst. Different. Runs a 7.2 nickel hydrate battery. Yes, I said that correctly, not an ion. And it works. It's good. It was very accurate. A slower shooter, but very accurate. The whole thing glows in the dark. It has night tracer capabilities. Just a decent gun. You can do some modifications to it. I may revisit this and maybe try to figure out some battery stuff with it. So yeah, definitely not a bad gun. That went on sale as well not that long ago. A lot of these will go on sale. And I think that's the best time to get them. So when you get them for that really low price. So that was on sale. I think it was originally like, I paid like 80 bucks for it or something, 79, 80, 84, something like that. And it was on sale recently. I seen it for like 49 or 50 or something, or 40 bucks or something. So that would be a steal. Then we're going to move down to some Slamfire guns. We have the, what is it called? Oh yeah, the Raid. So they actually replaced this. This one shoots 5. The new replacement shoots 4. I don't know if they had issues with it or if they just refined it or did something different to it. But this shoots 5 shots. Yes, it shoots 5 shots. So you kind of see in there. Slamfire 5-shot. It was getting good FPS. It's an absolutely blast of a gun. A really fun gun, should I say. And then, of course, we have the sniper rifle. I can't remember the name of this one. You can break off the front of it. It does, I think, have a hop-up on it. So you can see where you have to charge it. See where it holds the gel. Ball's right in there. What's the name of this one? I'm terrible with the names. I apologize, but it's on the channel. I'm usually pretty good about memorizing. I think I know the names of every single one besides that one. Man, what a bummer. That's going to drive me crazy. So that one is, like I said, cock action. Really good range. Nice power. Then we have this little gun right here, which I had already. So this one's just a little cock action little gun. Now, here is a new addition over here. The new addition is the Mr. Beast. It's basically a Mystic, but just modified a little bit with the paint scheme and stuff. I'm sure it has the same performance. Same style battery. You know, these with the Type-C charger. This little battery pops out right there. Extended stock. Decent performer. I think 150, 160 range. Maybe I've seen up to 170. Not a bad little, like, you know, it's considered like a submachine gun or something. And then we have one more cock action little pistol. They make a dual wield twin pack as well, but I just decided it. My wife actually got this for me. It's a fun little gun, and actually is kind of fun to shoot. I actually enjoyed that pistol a lot. Same with the other Gelfire. And then for Gelfire, they released a, I think it's called the Nightfall or something. It is a night tracer attachment. So it's supposed to fit anything that has a hopper that twists off. So I tested it with this one. See how that twists off? I tested it with the Mystic. I tested it with the shotgun. It works perfect. And I realized that it should theoretically be able to go on this Slamfire gun. So anything I can twist, you twist and lock. Let's see if we can. That would be crazy to have a Slamfire night tracer. I don't think anyone has that. I'm doing it one-handed, so I apologize. So let's see here. You should be able to theoretically any hopper. Yeah. Yep, that'll work. You could do it. Why not? I mean, this has an absolutely tiny hopper, which because it's a, like I said, because it's a cock action, you don't need a bazillion shots in it. And it's just a simple twist and lock, just like the Nightfall. And then, of course, cap. It could also be storage. Just a couple batteries, no big deal there. So the Nightfall is a new addition, and so is the Mystic. And that little Slamfire, little cock action, little pistol. And then, of course, we have the faction line. I had the Havoc already, and I had the Sentinel, of course, with the remote control, one of the coolest gel blasters ever. I love the apps. Remember, when you buy these, you have to unlock them from the app. I've not had any issues with mine. I don't use the apps to play and shoot with them. But I've heard of people, you know, I guess not unlocking them or having issues with the apps. Like I said, everything works great for me. You know, you can change the colors on them. You know, they have the talk button, they have the hit button. It's insane, all the stuff you can do on the app. Different game modes and games and stuff. It's just absolutely crazy. So, the newest addition for the faction line is the pistol. This thing is like the best pistol ever. Of course, all the faction line has night tracer capabilities. You see the UV light, every single one of them has night tracer capabilities. Like I said, you could change the light. Let me press and hold and turn that off. Hold on, let me set it. And then turn it off. So all of them have night tracers. This has the biggest hopper yet. You think the 1200 SBR has a big hopper? This one's like 1750. It's absolutely insane. This is the king. In my videos, this put the highest output. There is that, you know, that this was steady 250, 258, almost pushing 260, 250 for sure. That one was right at 250. I think there was only one that really beat it, but it does have modifications. So I don't know if you want to count that one. I can refer back to stock and then compare it as a factory gun. And then, of course, faction also comes with these pods. So you can play a game where you like shoot them and they like, you know, use them as target practice, and you can use them in different game modes and stuff. Each gun comes with one, so I have 3 of these pods, which is really cool. And then you can also buy a gel blaster drone. This thing will fly and you shoot at it, and it can play games and stuff with the app. And when you hit it so many times, it'll land. There you go, it's green. You should just be able to go. It has some kind of optical buoyancy. And then you would hit it. And then, of course, you would hit it with a gel blaster. And then you can play it, like, use an app. And it can count, like, hits in different game modes and stuff. Really, really cool. I like that a lot. Has a nice cage on it. That's just a lot of fun, actually. It makes it really challenging. So that's as far as the guns themselves go. Of course, all the guns have their own charger, and any accessories, any caps or anything, it's all in this bucket. All of them came with glasses. I highly, one of them came with like goggles, which are probably the best, or obviously the mask. But all of them came with glasses. They all had different qualities of them. I definitely recommend using these. That's the fastest way to get hurt, is not wearing these. And then some of them came with little bottles, and then like a pack, a little gel bag thing. This is sold separately. I think these are like 20 bucks. It does have a removable, this is the glow-in-the-dark one that can go on here. Maybe at nighttime you don't want to use that. And then it has the regular one, so you can change it out. So, really cool stuff. I think this was like 20 bucks. They also had like a Target that GB makes, Gel Blaster makes, a Target. They can play a game. I think it's on clearance at Target if you can still find them. They were trying to, I guess, offload them or whatever. So yeah, this mask works really well. So you have that. What else? Let's move on down the line. These are really cool jobbies. I can't remember with what gun. Oh, I got these with the Mr. Beast. The Mr. Beast gives you a mixed packets. So that's really cool. That's probably the coolest ammo I have. And then, of course, I put mine color-coded, so I do all the green. There'll be a couple different brands in here, obviously. You can see that. And then the blues, which will be a couple different brands once again. And then the oranges, which will be, you can tell the different packets. So there's a couple different brands in here. And then the glow-in-the-dark stuff, you can tell a couple different brands from glow-in-the-dark rounds. Glow-in-the-dark ones are very similar. And then the pyro, I wanted to buy the pyro brand, which I tested as well. Glow-in-the-dark night tracer rounds. The lightning blaster comes with these targets. Obviously, there's more in those boxes. And then also the SBR 1200 came with a target where when it hits it, it shows, and then when it dries, it clears, and it's reusable. So that's a nice touch. How I gauge all my rifles is the Ace Tech. I think it's a 5000. Yep, Ace Tech 5000. This is the one I bought from Amazon, and this is the same one I gauge all my gel blasters with, the stand that I use, of course. And then one of the most important additions are these depots. They're very, very important. They allow you to have, you know, if you have two different teams, you know, like orange and blue, or if you want one just for night tracers or whatever. It's just really cool to have these. They can hold supposedly 10 to 15K. I have at least 10,000 in each one. I just refilled the orange. It was getting low. I did do the X shot. I found that it is the heavier ball out of these three hoppers. So the X shot was 0.23. The other ones were like 19 or 0.20 basically, or 0.19. So the X shot had the heaviest balls out of the ones at least that I hydrated. So I went with those, and I kept using those for all of these rifles for testing to be as fair as possible. I always charge the battery all the way up, you know, all those kinds of things. It's just checks and balances to make it as fair as possible. So, yeah, so that's it, really. Like I said, I've had 6 of these Lightnings. It was just an absolutely incredible deal. I got a good deal, I feel like, on the SBR 1200. I'm excited for that one. No tracer capabilities. Yeah, I think there's a little blue light that lights up on the side of this gun when you shoot it. It's just kind of a bummer. Of course, I could do night tracer stuff because I could tap into the gun. I have all those small little, I think they're 3mm, I believe, UV lights. So, like I said, for that one or that one, I've done them for a few guns already. You know, like I said, there's some mags you can buy. There's some little, you know, hopper editions you can buy. That one uses batteries. So there's lots of ways of having night tracer. So really, this is everything. And any questions or anything, leave it in the comments below. I know a lot of folks are having issues with some of these gel blasters. What I find the most is this thing right here. This one is giving people a lot of grief. To be honest with you, I've had 0 issues with mine. I've ran 2S and 3S on it. I modified mine and added lights to do UV, to do night tracers. I've had 0 issues with mine. Of course, I don't run and play all day with it. I literally do testing and it sits. But the most important thing is I properly charge my batteries. I hydrate my balls properly for the 3 to 4 hours in warm water, which is a pro tip. They hydrate a lot faster. I really do take, and then I empty it completely. Make sure there's no water in it, no balls in the gun or the mag itself. That's the most important. And then a lot of people will not let them properly hydrate. If they're not 7.5 millimeters, they will not shoot properly. or if you leave some in there, they get really small again, they dehydrate, and they get in places they shouldn't be. They could have, you know, there could have been a bad batch with bad gears. It could have been a bad batch with bad adjustments. I've looked into adjusting that one, and I cannot. A lot of these, you can adjust this little gear that meets. Let's see if I can show you on this one. So there is this gear right here. Come on, focus. There's this little gear right here that meets the shooting mechanism. And what happens is if this gear doesn't mesh properly, it'll sound like it's stripped. Now, to be honest with you, I thought I could upgrade the gears in that, and to measure them, get the right tooth count, spacing, height, clearance, it's almost impossible. The only one I would honestly ever upgrade the gears in is this one, because there is drop-in ready gears that fit that one. That is a Gen 8. That is a pro, you know, semi-pro or pro gel blaster that has, you know, tons of parts availability, and they're metal drop-in gears. They're upgraded nylon gears. There's just everything for it. There's nothing for that one. You'd have to buy gears from something of that nature, or maybe a different model of a pro level, and then trying to get them to fit. You'd have to check the diameters, the teeth. I mean, the amount of work you'd have to do to get it to work outweighs the cost and the value of the gun, in my opinion. Does it suck? Absolutely. You know, you have to think, anytime you put a 3S battery, I'm not saying that's what caused your gun to malfunction, but anytime you put a 3S battery, you're modifying at your own risk, and you're taking it beyond manufacturer capabilities. That one actually is rated for 3S. So that one can run 3S all day long because of the nylon gears. They're much more durable. They're designed for that. Now, once you start getting this gun crazy, the issue you may tend to have is breaking balls, just because not all balls are also created equally. I never did that video just because there's so much testing and so much time, and I really don't have enough. I just have basic, you know, included balls. If I had maybe some pro level gel balls to compare to those, would be cool. I don't have any of those. I would love to get some of those in these guns, maybe even get a little more performance out of them. I don't know. You know, maybe they won't break as easy. Maybe they'll hurt more when you get shot with them. I don't know, you know, everything about them, but there's a lot to it, and I absolutely love this hobby. It's fun, but there's some bummers with it, you know. There's going to be guns that are better than others that are going to outlast others. If you're just sitting there literally doing 500 round mag dumps with that gun, it's going to break with not that much time, you know. They're not meant for mag dumps. They're meant for running around shooting and enjoying and having fun, and probably not running 3S. So just beware of that. But yeah, it sucks that we've had so many issues with that one. They're still selling them at Target. They're still selling them at Meijer, and I have not seen them at Walmart. They used to be on the Walmart shelves. Maybe they got more. Maybe, like I said, bad batch or any. If you're having issues, if you've noticed all these guns, if you have an issue with any of these, if I bought a gun and it started making that noise, look in your box. There is a 1-800 number. This is not going to be for that one. It's for Splatterball. They tell you, do not return it to the store. If you have any issues, email them or call the number that comes with that gun. I'll try to find that number for you guys. That would be the best way of resolving it. They can send you parts. You can send your old gun in. They can help you troubleshoot. They have some kind of warranties on them, especially if you just buy it and you've, you know, properly hydrated your balls and you try shooting it and it starts making that noise, then that's something they can help you with. Upgrading the gears, honestly, isn't a path that I would take. Not for a $50 gel blaster. Now, not that I'm saying it's not worth it or it's a bad gel blaster. It's just, it doesn't make sense to do so. So, I wanted to do it. I thought about it, but it's just not going to work out. So, I figure I might as well just say that in this video and then make a whole nother video on that. So, but all in all, I like them all. They all have, you know, their own unique style and their own unique shooting. They're all kind of different in their own way. There's some amazing performers. There's some better than others. But all in all, as long as you have fun, that's all it's about. So that's it. That's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all you guys. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.